No more gatherings of more than 100 people and no school tomorrow. That is the message from Governor Roy Cooper this morning. It's part of an executive order from the state of North Carolina in its entirety, all in response to the coronavirus.
Despite this guidance, several venues continued their events, so today's order makes it mandatory. This is a risk we cannot tolerate. No concert is worth the spread of this pandemic.
So what that means is all kindergarten through 12th grade public schools will be closed at least for 2 weeks starting Monday. That's tomorrow. Under this order, gatherings of more than 100 people are also banned. Now, in Winston-Salem, Forsyth County Schools issued a statement about that mandatory 2-week closure. That's what hallways are going to look like tomorrow, empty. Now, it says on Tuesday, Winston-Salem, Forsyth County Schools cafeteria sites will be open for breakfast and lunch, and buses will deliver meals along routes. Now, on Thursday, online e-learning classes are slated to begin. District leaders say they're still working out some details and will have more information for parents and students tomorrow. Rockingham County Schools also made an announcement about the executive order. The district says they will be closed until April 10th, but will continue to try to feed students at Leakesville Spray Elementary, McMichael High School, and Moss Street Elementary. Now, district leaders tell us that more information will be available soon. Now, staying in Rockingham County, the community college has announced an extended spring break. Online classes will start Monday, March 23rd. Now, continuing education and basic law enforcement training students will continue classes this Monday. That's tomorrow. The library and testing center will stay open for students. Now, Guilford County schools are also complying to the governor's order. The district will be closed until March 27th, but schools will be open on Monday, tomorrow, so that students can pick up materials and personal items. The district says it has been developing online learning tools.
It's important to note that while we have great confidence in our teachers, virtual learning will not take the place of or be of the same quantity or quality as the day-to-day instruction your child is currently receiving.
The school system is asking people to call or check the website if they have questions about their specific school, because again, people cannot gather in more than groups of 100. Again, 100 more people not allowed in the building at one time. Now, the district says it will make more announcements this week, starting with another news conference set for later today. Now, schools are reporting their closings on our website. You can find a full list of closures in our area at WXII12.com/closings. Now, this includes places of worship as well, just in time for Sunday morning, which many are closed or holding online services today because of that executive order banning gatherings of more than 100 people. This all comes as the number of coronavirus cases continues to grow right here in North Carolina. Right now, 26 cases of coronavirus have been reported in our state. This time yesterday, there were 18 known cases. Now, the CDC reports in the U.S. as a whole, there are at least 2,816 cases of the coronavirus, and 58 people have died from it. That number is up from the 50 reported dead yesterday. And the CDC says West Virginia is the only state that hasn't reported a case of the coronavirus. Now, after long delays and serious complaints, coronavirus testing is beginning to ramp up in parts of the country. But there are some lines at testing centers and some who are suffering and say that they are not able to get tested. Kathy Park explains.
As coronavirus testing expands across the country, the lines are growing. At this drive-through location in Colorado, cars stretch down the road. The demand so high, officials closed early.
Are you here to get tested?
And at the center of New York's worst outbreak, New Rochelle,
Keep your windows up at all times.
drivers were screened before they could enter. The state's mobile test site launched Friday, processing 150 cars. Test results expected in 24 to 48 hours, depending on the patient's health and risk level.
The more tests we take, the more that number will go up. Nobody believes there's only 500 cases of coronavirus in New York today. We believe there are thousands of people who have coronavirus.
Inside Kaiser Permanente's testing location in the Bay Area, an 8-person medical team is getting people through in about 5 minutes.
Once I have the protective equipment on, I go and kind of explain to them the procedure and the swab, which is a little bit in the back of the throat each side and then up in the nares.
But getting to this point isn't easy.
I cannot get tested. And there is no testing available for anyone in my situation. Basically, that means that since I have not been in contact with a known positive test case.
But testing capacity got a big boost when the FDA gave pharmaceutical giant Roche the green light. The company saying its labs have 400,000 test kits ready to ship this weekend. The administration hoping for at least 5 million more tests within a month. Officials also announcing a COVID-19 screening website, but the details on when it will launch and how it will work still unclear.
Thank you. Now, the first commercial company has given approval to supply and run tests for the coronavirus. Now, Roche Molecular Solutions out of California received emergency approval by the U.S. government last week. As you just heard, now the company's automated machines can process more than 1,300 tests in an 8-hour shift. The head of the company says he hopes this will have a significant impact on containing the spread of the virus.
The instrument behind me is a high throughput, highly automated instrument, which is very different to what is currently happening today out there with corona testing.
The company also got approval to supply test kits to 32 labs across the country. Dr. Brown says already 400,000 test kits have been shipped, with more than 1 million expected to be distributed by next month. 809 U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers say they found suspected fake coronavirus test kits at LAX. Officers discovered 6 plastic bags of various vials labeled to appear as if they were meant to test for COVID-19. The shipment was turned over to the FDA for analysis. Now, officers say people should be careful of at-home test kits. Authorized testing again for COVID-19 is only conducted in verified labs.